people, the internet, and YouTube. We are in a different spot today. I thought a change of scenery would be good. I am in the living room of my house using what natural lighting is coming through the window. But I had a bunch of y'all asking for me to do a Exoluxion Experience overview of the concert, the ticket buying experience, and just lining up and being there and stuff. So that is what this is. So we're gonna start with the ticket buying process. The tickets are being sold by access.com. Or Access, whatever you want to call them. They have sold some for concerts before, and I forgot who else has sold the other ones, but I know there have been issues with both of them. The waiting room opened up 30 minutes before the actual ticket buying time, so I was in a group chat with me and my friends, and I'd gotten off work a few hours earlier, so we were all talking about it. And we were all on the page waiting for the waiting room to open. And when it finally did, we went in there and we all put in our information, billing and all that good jazz, so we wouldn't have to do that while we were getting the tickets. It actually makes buying the tickets a lot faster and less likely of a chance of you losing your really good tickets. So I had my computer, and I had my mom's computer, and I had my phone. So I had 3 different devices. I had everything set. We were waiting there. It was getting really, really giddy and excited, and a lot of us were just freaking out because we were weird and stupid. And it hit 7 o'clock. And I accidentally hit the refresh button on my main computer. Lo and behold, that was the one that got me into the out of the waiting room and into the buying process faster. Now, I don't know if actually hitting refresh helped it or not, because the other computer that I had that I didn't hit refresh on took about an hour for me to get into the actual ticket buying thing. I got 2 pit tickets at once, which apparently is like crazy for something to happen. Because most people bought them like one by one, but I really wanted to be with my friend in the pit. We were just like, as long as we're in the pit, we're happy. We actually ended up getting really good tickets. We got ticket 206 and 207 out of the 900 tickets for pit. Yeah, 900 people were in that pit. The complaint that I have about Access is they tend to hold seats and then sell them like right before the concert, like a few days before the concert or something, which isn't really cool. Like, if someone buys theirs and realizes they can't go, or they get a better seat and they sell them, cool, whatever. I mean, nah. But to hold actual seats and sell them later is kind of like a slap in the face for the people who waited really, really long, or waited to get those tickets right away, for people who weren't even sure if they were going yet, and they might have gotten better seats than you. The venue. So we were at Verizon Theater, which is basically where almost all the K-pop concerts here in Dallas are held. Verizon Theater, small as hell. Like, you see all the other venues the other cities got, and they're huge. We had a small as hell venue. It was kind of like okay, how are they actually gonna do an Exoluxion concert in this small, tiny venue? I don't think they really thought about that, but it happened. There's nothing I could do about it. Nah, whatever. I believe there were either 1,300 or 1,500 tickets sold. I want to say it was 1,500 for the entire venue, 900 of those tickets being for the pit, like I said. Me and my friend Frida got to the venue. We noticed that they had a bunch of lines off to the side with 100 through 200, 201 through blah, 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 blah. Those are the lines for the pit. Now, my music taste didn't do the best job at advertising that they were the pit area and not just sections. We had a lot of people coming over there, and they're like, oh, we're section this, where do we go online? And we're like, no, y'all are up there. this is for pit, this is for general admission only. We had a hell of a lot of people actually getting out of line because they were in the wrong area and they thought that was where they were supposed to be, but they weren't general admission. So that was kind of iffy. Me and my friend and the people at the front of our line were constantly helping people out on which line they were supposed to go to, where they needed to be, and all that stuff. It was kind of like, okay, my music taste, what are you doing? You have people in front of you who really aren't helping people. And then there was the fact that the lines were getting so crowded that they were coming out of that barricade section, and we kept having to tell them scoot back so we can go inside, because my music taste kept getting mad at us for being outside of it. And we're like, it's not our fault, we can't, like, we're gonna squish people. We're not gonna stand in there and just be like little sardines, cause no. Now, the going in process. We were supposed to be going in 2 at a time by ticket number. They started off with the line right before us, which was 100 through 200. And they started doing the 2x2, checking the tickets, and then there were people who were waiting off to the side, and they're like, hey, what are you guys doing over there? Like, are y'all supposed to be in line? They're like, yeah, this is our line. Like, well, why weren't you in there earlier when we told you to be in line? And the thing that made me mad was they didn't punish them for not being in line like they were supposed to be. They're like, okay, just go with them, or wait for your number and then go. And everyone in our line was like, wait, they weren't in line when they were supposed to be. That's not fair. Like, you said be in line at this time because this is when you're entering. Granted, we were 30 minutes late on entering, but the thing is, you still should have been in line and this wouldn't have happened, and they weren't. They ended up just letting our lines go in, like, we'll check your ticket number at the doors. Didn't check the ticket numbers, just checked our bags and our bodies and let us go in. They gave us wristbands to be in the pit, and they just handed it to you. They didn't put it on you or anything, they just handed it to you, but you need to have this on before you enter the pit. And we're like, okay, there's like a bunch of people trying to get into the pit all at once, so how are we supposed to be running and putting this on, because it's one of those ones that you have to like stick together. Really annoying. Going into the pit, there was already 2 lines of people that were at the barricade. I was 2 people behind the barricades. My friend Nadim, who was in the first line, he was right at the barricade, and basically here's him, and I was like back here on his right side. So concert starts 30 minutes late, and as soon as the lights go down, the pit becomes hell. Mayhem in there. Like, as soon as the lights went down and the music started, everyone surged forward, and it was bone crushing. You could not breathe. Just disgusting smells everywhere. And about 5 minutes into the concert, remember Nadine was here, I was here. I was all the way over here by like 5 or 10 minutes into the concert. My friend Frida, who I was right here and she was like right here, ended up right here and forward one. And I was still behind her. Granted, she is shorter than I am. I could still not see over her head in the pit. The pit was so packed together. People would not give anyone room to breathe, so people kept trying to get to the front. We had people who were from the very back of the pit get up front, and we're just like, dude, just enjoy the concert and let it happen. Like, there's no reason to be squishing people. There is one point where I was in the concert, or I was in the pit, and I was like this because I could not move. I could literally feel my ribs pinching in. Something was pinching my heart. Like, I could just feel it in there. I was having the hardest time breathing. It was just so sweaty and hot and smelled disgusting in there. Anyways, and BTS, both were all standing. They were nothing like that packed sardine pit of EXO. It was, like I said, the pit was just absolute freaking hell. Oh, then again, I would do it again just to see them. I would go through it. All in all, I was still really happy to see them. I got some amazing videos and pictures that let me relive it and basically see things that I didn't really get to see over the top of people's heads. I would do it all again. Meet all the people that I met. I met some really amazing people there who I still talk to every day in our chat. We make up the dumbest stuff in the world, but it's super funny and I'm happy I got to meet them. I'm happy I got to see EXO because I never thought I would get to see them, and it's kind of like a dream come true, honestly. They were one of the they were the first band that I've gotten into before they debuted, and so it's kind of like something really special for me to be able to see them live in my own country. And I'm just really hoping that they come back to us and we get to see them again soon. Oh my god. Why do I always get so sappy? Like I said, I'm really happy I got to see them. Really happy I got to meet the people that I met because they are all beautiful souls. And though we may be hours or states apart, y'all are pretty cool. And I love y'all so much. Give me lots of loves in the comments. Feel free to ask me questions if there's something I didn't go over in here that you thought I should have gone over, or you have questions about venue, anything else. Click the like button if you enjoyed my overview. Exoluxion Experience, whatever you want to call it. And subscribe for more concert videos that I do have coming. I've just been super busy with things, but I really wanted to get this done today. Actually, I wanted to do it yesterday, and I did it yesterday, and the quality was just really bad. I really wanted to do it like a week after because my post-concert depression was, it's still there. It's still happening. I don't think it'll ever go away. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Boom boom!
Baby blue， 我心跳过速，像画中透出一样的 you。那时你双目像微笑对我打招呼。